project.
Baby, putting off on shit. Baby, he the realest. Baby, probably got a couple million. Baby, having 4 or 5 killers. Baby, got children. Baby, probably still drug dealing. Baby, I ain't trapping, he a rapper. Baby, make cash. Baby, in the hood, getting happy. Baby, keep it real with his people. Baby, like a piece. Baby, probably still selling reefer. Baby, probably still got the hoes. Tell them bitch a favor, but I still got the hoes. Baby, getting jiggy. Stays with the glizzy. Baby, CEO, shaking game like a kid. You would think I'm Mardi Gras, got the bitch showing titties. I ain't throwing beans, pull up in the weed. Starting bitches out if I'm down, this shit flee. When I fuck a doggy style, the only time I'm on my knee. I really wanna hear the guy begging, baby, please. I tell the bitch to shut up, about to fuck my nut up. The label CEO keep begging me to keep the gun up. You know, play with baby, beat the cut up. Private plane, Wi-Fi on the FaceTime with Johnny. I told her I ice my wrist up, I like to hold my fist up. Hollywood the baby, in the end I get his dicks up. Why I keep the fire, throw them foes in every picture, nigga. Baby, putting off on shit. Baby, he the realest. Baby, probably got a couple million.
Baby having 4 or 5 killers.
Baby, got children.
Baby probably still drug dealing.
Baby, I ain't trapping, he a rapper. Baby, make cash. Baby, in the hood, getting happy. Baby, keep it real with his people. Baby, like a bitch. Baby, probably still selling reefer.
Baby like a Pisha. Baby probably still selling reefer. Libra. So that song that was playing for you was Baby. So you could be in a situation. I wonder what's gonna be next. And it's like you might be dealing with it, you feel me? Someone might be a little childish when it comes to how they express themselves or how they maneuver through life, Libra, and you might have witnessed that firsthand. You feel me? The song they're playing now is Time Flies. You feel me? You all this time gone by and you still the same person type of vibe. If it's a situation where you observing somebody or you in a position where someone kind of showed you who they were and they still the same motherfucker they was when they was littler. You feel me? They still got that same playground mindset. If it's a situation where a motherfucker got a playground mindset and you've been associating yourself with them and it's like you never really noticed until you noticed. I don't know what put you in a position to notice, but now you see something a little different when it comes to sharing the space with somebody or how you may convey yourself if it's just a solo battle and you dealing with your own energies. You might have been in a position where you was expressing yourself a little off. You feel me? Your screws weren't really on so as tight as you thought they were. You feel me? Hey, them motherfuckers was loose as hell when it came to this category or section in your life. And now you in a position where you could see with that instability within brought you outside. It brought you, there's a physical representation of some unbalance in your life and it's like you're investing in it firsthand or you're in it. It's not like something that's away from you. Nah, this is in your face. Whatever it is, if I say that's your job, you thought you feel me, you thought because the pay was nice, you thought because the check would be looking, you feel me, it might have just been 6 figs by the end of this year, you feel me? But the day in and day out of that to make that 6 fig might not be fucking with it type of vibe. It might be against your morals or who you are internally, and that shit feel like you separating from yourself and you didn't know how. It's almost like a blink, just like before the moment before you die, your life flashed before your eyes, but you've been dead here for a long time and you didn't realize how much life flashed before you. Damn, I didn't realize how much time passed and I was a zombie in this environment or a zombie in this relationship or a zombie in this association. You didn't know how disconnected you were until you were plugged in. I don't know what plugged you in, but you're aware of something now, Libra. If that ain't a situation where somebody aware of you, shit, you could have been the person who wanted to keep somebody unplugged. You feel me? You ain't want this person to get hip, or this person ain't want you to wake up to what the fuck was going on. You feel me? They didn't think you would see it. You feel me? They didn't need you to come to awareness at this part. You feel me? This is the grand finale when it comes to whatever the fuck we talking about. If it's just a situation, let's say you're in a relationship, you might not be in a position where you're breaking up with your partner, but your partner might have expressed their mind to you a certain type of way that made you realize, you know what, when it comes to this category or section in a relationship, I need to take charge and you need to put your foot down when it comes to this energy, whatever energy we talking about, whether that's an internal thing or an external thing. You got to say no to drugs type of vibe. I don't know what drug it is for you, but that shit ain't helping you out. You gonna be the motherfucker with the hole in the neck and you talking like that. I'm telling you, keep fucking around. Whatever that drug is for you though, it could just be a way of thinking. If you're dealing with your damn self, if you ain't dealing with nobody outside of you, or you ain't got no substance abuse in your life, you feel me? You don't always gotta have a bottle on you. You feel me? You don't always gotta have a cigarette. You feel me? The song that's playing is "Can't Take a Joke." I don't know though. See, and it's like it could be a situation where it's almost like your partner, it's a situation where something could have gone bad, or they trying to clean up. So it's like, I was just joking. Hey, watch out, Libra. You know what it is, though, because you already changed internally. You already came to a certain truth about this. You already see something. They don't want you to see that, though, so they're going to try to laugh it off. You feel me? And I don't know if you can laugh this one off. I don't know if you could chalk that up as a joke. A little jokey joke. That shit wasn't funny, family. That shit was corny, actually. And it's like you see that. And now it's like that, them trying to play it off like that, you might just be aware of how corny somebody is. Motherfucker's a cornball. Square as hell. Ain't now. The last one, there's the rotten egg. They're the rotten egg type of vibe. Because you always been there. I don't know what the fuck that means for you, Libra. I ain't doing shit but shuffling cards, gang. Something changed, though. You don't think the same about this truth. Shit, that shit might not be a truth now that you in this headspace, now that you in this mental awareness about a situation, or you're just aware of how someone else moves. If it's a situation where someone was expressing themselves towards you, you feel me, and they came at you a certain type of way, or they might have expressed the mentality or tried to pitch an idea, you feel me, they wanted you to hit a home run with this one, you ain't hit a home run, you might have let that shit just go. That was a bad idea. I ain't want to touch that. You feel me? In whatever context or situation, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Libra, I ain't doing shit but shuffling cards. But you got some magic in your life. You might have just got up off your ass. You're not being lazy when it comes to the quality or the type of mentalities you entertain. You just so happen you can't take a joke. That shit wasn't a joke. It wasn't funny. Now that I really sit back and think about what the fuck I was laughing at, that shit wasn't funny. Type of vibe. If it's on some shit where you was the one who was participating, you feel me? If you was in the situation, shit, you might have said the joke. Now that you sit back and it's like the joke had everybody in the workplace kikiing, you feel me? Folks was fucking with it. And then you back at the crib, you kind of marinating on the joke you made. You like, damn, that was really fucked up for real. Type of vibe. In whatever level of life we talking, I don't know what the fuck you be doing with your time, but it's like that awareness, it made you bring a depth to that. You don't live in that truth no more. I don't associate with this form of expression. Whether that expression comes from somebody or that comes from within you and it's being expressed without you. You ain't fucking with it. If it ain't a person. The song, it's not even a song, it's a Geico commercial. You feel me? I'm telling you, you might have got you some sort of experience. It's like you had a car accident spiritually, and you might have thought you had insurance when it comes to emotionally crashing out or reaching a point where the emotions that you've been upholding aren't a fit for the space you wanted them to be a fit for, type of vibe. Or if it's just an internal, your viewpoint didn't match the space requirements. So now you're in this position where you may want to associate yourself with the space. Or it's like trying to put, you know how they got the little kids' toys, and they got the triangle, they got the circle, they got the square, and you seen the meme where it was like, oh, what? It's he holding a triangle. He like, where does this go? And he's like, in the square hole. You might have been in a position yesterday where you could have put all the shapes in a square hole. Oh, I could just do this. Oh, I don't have to express myself like this. I could just do this. You feel me? You could have always just been moving with non-awareness. But now you're in an environment where you got to put the shapes in the right hole or it's not going to go. Whatever that means for you. Yeah, I'm telling you, that shit ain't, I don't know if that shit going to stick, family. And it's like you want it to stick, family. If somebody in a position where they want you to put in effort, it's almost like your partner, it's like you caught your partner cheating and they want you to put in extra effort. Nick, I don't know the type of person you dealing with, but it's like you not putting in the effort though. And it's like they getting mad at you because you supposed to be, you feel me, making me want to stay here. Get the fuck. I don't know the type of folk you be dealing with, Libra, but hey, dog, rock out. Who shot you? I'm telling you, this song is Biggie Smalls. I'm telling you got hit with something. I don't know what revelation. That shit was one to the dome. Woke your ass clean up to what the fuck was going on. I don't know what happened in your space. I don't know who said it, who did it, who tapped you on the shoulder at work and whispered you. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, you up now. You hip. You not feeding this energy. I don't. Matter of fact, I don't subscribe to that idea or that form of consciousness. I don't want to be on demon time no more. Matter of fact, we've been on demon time 24 hours, and demon time is supposed to be like 30 minutes, maybe, depending on how long y'all go in an hour. You feel me? Then that's when demon time happened. Oh, y'all bringing that shit in the daytime. You know what? I'm out. You feel me? In whatever context, I don't know what the fuck you be getting into, Libra. It might have been kicking it with the grims and the ghouls. Yeah, there was bad influences in you, in your life. I don't know why you was dealing with them people in the first place, shaking your hands with this idea or communicating yourself in this type of expression when it comes to your bad habits. You know that wasn't good for you or good for nobody around you. Why the fuck was you putting it out in life like it was something to be talking about? You wasn't promoting nothing good to the kids. I don't know if you notice, we the adults now. And the adults that's supposed to be adults now ain't adults now. You feel me? Hey now. So yeah, you clean slid out of a phone. Yeah, that shit was not. There was no emotional stability. Motherfuckers was emotionally unstable. It might have been a position where you was sharing a space with someone you thought was emotionally grounded, only to find out they not emotionally grounded. Now you in a position where it's like they still want you to be here. You might have been, let's say you kicked it off in a relationship with somebody. You feel me? The way they was showing themselves to the present realm, it looked like they had their head on their motherfucker was crazy as hell. You ain't know that though, until you knew that. Now you know that. And it might be in a position where it's like you might have mentally checked out. Let's say it's somewhere you work with at work. You're not just gonna up and quit your job because you found out one of your coworkers fake. You're not just gonna up and stop what you're doing, but you gonna maneuver a little different. You're not gonna feed ideas into this. You're not gonna, you feel me? I don't know what type of energy. You ain't gonna pay that no attention or pay that no mind. Whatever it is, look, because it was bad for you. That shit wasn't good for you. That shit ain't bring you no pot. Look, that shit ain't bring you no growth, no elevation. Now I don't know what the fuck we talking about, Libra. But it looked like some expansion. And you standing in that. You sitting 10 toes in this awareness. So it is truth or whatever revelation you got here. You can't unsee what you saw. Now that you saw it, you moving accordingly. Whether you want to move accordingly or not. Because it looked like your soul done been activated in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, look, and that shit got you doing shit. You ain't never did shit like this before. I don't know what it is you doing. But you ain't never did this before. I don't know if it's just you interacting in your day-to-day life a different type of way, or you communicating with people in your environment a different type of way, or you just trying to communicate yourself through what you've been doing a new way. You feel me? You trying to expand your way of going to this. Instead of going to Walmart using this regular GPS route, you might want to say, fuck it, let me try a new path. And you gonna go against your regular route, even though you know the regular route gonna get you there. You feel me? It's on some shit like that. And mind you only been taking this route because you got these GPS directions from this person. I don't know who gave you the directions. You could be dealing with nobody. Ooh, I don't know how the fuck that happened, but hey, we're here now. You could have got the GPS direction from somebody external who was a bad influence. They was emotionally unstable, and they led you through their emotionally instability, through your emotions. You feel me? So it's like it's almost like your parents trying to live through you, or your parents trying to limit you because they didn't get to do with the opportunities that are presenting themselves towards you. It's like that type of vibe. I don't know who it was, but somebody didn't want you to outgrow this. And that's exactly what you did. And you ain't fucking with them no more emotionally. I don't know who the fuck, what the fuck, but you ain't doing that no more. Who shot you though? Something hit you. I don't know what happened. I don't know what came about in life that kind of shook the tree a little bit to make a couple apples fall. But something came in your life and made a couple apples fall. And it just so happened to be all the bad ones. Because look, Ten of Swords in reverse. Just so happened to be all the bad ones. I don't know what the apple is. I don't know what garden you in. I don't know if it's just you in your life or if it's just you in a segment of your life. The song that's playing is blew my high. It's almost like it blew you, but it was a necessary change. You feel me? Because you've been high too long regarding this idea. I need you to come back to reality and realize what the fuck you smoking right now. And now you might have thought you was high on some regular. Nah, that shit was laced. Now that you back in, you looking around the room. Yeah, you aware what the fuck is around you. Yeah, there could have been some snakes in your grass. Mind you, you had the audacity to be out in that bitch barefoot, smoking crack. You tweaking. Booyah! Booyah! Mind you could have been the shark if you're dealing with a position. I was just shark. I don't know, man. Snake. You could have been the snake if you're dealing with yourself. You could have been your own worst enemy when it came to your awareness or the truth you didn't want to realize about something. It's a truth you knew but you didn't want to know. You feel me? You ain't want to be aware of the fact that you might have been in the wrong in the situation if it's on some shit as small as that. Hey, you got some fire up on your ass though, Libra. Something got you moving. Something got the blood rushing. Something got you back walk to life. Look, you ain't gonna tell nobody. It's a secret. I ain't gonna let motherfuckers know why I'm not talking to them no more. Why I'm not doing this no more. I ain't gonna explain myself to nobody. You grown. You ain't gotta do not a damn thing. You just gotta move accordingly. That's all you got to do. And that's what you're doing, Libra. I don't know what you're moving in. The shit you might be moving out. Yeah, look. Karma. I could really put a period. I just spent a lot of money, now I'm tired. Yeah. And it's like if you were to put yourself back in that emotional space, that shit would have. Yeah, you ain't even trying to go there. If it's a situation, let's say you revisiting a relationship or somebody trying to reassociate themselves, you ain't even trying to go there, dog. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that shit touch the floor. That's kind of crazy, Libra. I don't know what you got going on, but it touched the ground. Yeah, you thinking about something. You think about something deep, because there's a lot of emotional awareness about it. Look, the song that's playing is on Bending Knee. Ain't that about a bitch? I just said you think about something real deep. I don't know what you feel about, but that shit got your inner cycle going. It got you feeling again, and those feelings is birthing new ideas. Those new ideas are birthing new emotions, and those new emotions are birthing new feelings. You feel me? And it's just recycling, and it's like the more you think about this, the more it builds on itself, and the desire for you to want to do that just grows stronger. I don't know what got you giddy like this. You feel me? I don't know what's tickling your fancy, but something tickling your fancy. You kind of willing to lay down with that. I don't know what you want to lay down with, Libra. I ain't doing shit but shuffling cards, gang. Yeah, dog. I could stop right here for real. I ain't even finna hold you, man. It feel nice. It's hot in somebody's world when it comes to the space they share with you. Somebody a little upset about the fact that you not feeding them no more. You not doing this no more. I ain't going there no more. You feel me? If it's a situation, if you not giving somebody no energy, if you're not expressing yourself somewhere, it's like someone don't like the fact that it's almost like someone saying you switched up. You ain't switched up. You just got a little bit Budweiser. You feel me? You just got a little bit more hip to the system that someone was trying to play you in. Cause somebody had you in a little cycle. Someone had you in a repetitive pattern, and you saw the pattern. Now they mad because you saw the pattern. Because you wasn't supposed to see the pattern. You wasn't supposed to see through this, Libra. You was just supposed to keep rocking with your eyes closed. Fuck that. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what we talking about, Libra. I'm out though. I'ma fuck with you.